It's on the cold side. Striding into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He will lead this one off today. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Line to the right side. Richard is there to make the play, and Ellsbury becomes the first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Pilar is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So we're now to the plate, Kevin Pilar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, coming feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Another try at 2-2. Weak roller right side. Drury gloves it. And that's the first out. So stepping in, Devin Travis comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. In there, strike 1. Travis, a 27-year-old. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Josh Donaldson looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. There's a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right there.
2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. still even at 2-2. Side and a full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
The next 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pilar has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Line drive to center field. And a base hit as the run will score from third and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives them.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in, Justin Smoke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And there's one down now. In now, Kendrys Morales. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Montgomery has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Morales stands at second with 2 gone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. 1 left. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pilar. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Second home run early in the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting...
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Standing in now, Greg Bird. Back up the middle. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number. Leading.
For the Jays, right fielder, Randall Griffin.
3. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark,
just days before the 40-round MLB draft. His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day 1 between the international and those representing the West. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Champion, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Now batting, Pablo Flores, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. High and deep to right. Miles going back on it, still ranging back. Gone! Stepping in, Doyle Beatty, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now here's a little chopper up the middle. Champion. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Into the box now, Big Daddy Champion. He singled his last time up.
Big Daddy Champion.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0. Hit back up the middle. Guzman loves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Ready now, C.J. Friedman. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Play ball to second. 4. Right. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Ready for another shot now. Big Daddy Champion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. There's one. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1. Ready for another chance. Pablo Flores. He flew out. Ready. Here's the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Bounce to first. Backhanded. Step on the bag for one. And now they're going to tag the runner from first out, as he was for some reason trying for third. It's a double play, and it ends the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning. Stepping into the box, Juan Aviles. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Taylor made to short, 6. Scooped up. 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, I love to see a nice turn on the back end of that double play. Good feet, soft hands.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Big Daddy Champion. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land foul, shy of the wall. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Friedman looking up. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center as they open it up to 6-2 now.
I just love to see a young player man up when it matters the most. He had 2 men on, a real opportunity to drive in a run or two, and he goes one better and hits it for a 3-run bomb. He just crushed it.
Big Daddy.
Leading off with the international prospect, second baseman, Big Daddy Champion.
He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Breaking ball in for a strike. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Yeah, it's an out, but he really put a charge into that pitch. And that.
Digging in, Big Daddy Champion. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Hernandez racing back to the track, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. And the run will score all the way from first.
Well, that's one of those bats you'll look back on with satisfaction when it's all said and done. It's always nice to show the scouts that you can blast a double and drive in runs at this level, but to do it with 2 outs is even better. Shows the scouts that you have the mental toughness to step up in situations and deliver. Great AB.
Down!
And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Big Daddy Champion. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Line drive to center field. Friedman is there, and he has it for the first out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Kevin Martin. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might game tied. Hit out towards second. Is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in now, Brady Norman. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Ground ball right side. Champion has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings won't even settle this one. Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Champion, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Hernandez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Ready once again, Buford Madsen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Buford.
On the ground, out to second. Champion. And there's one away. So striding forward now, Big Daddy Champion. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Champion.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a two-run shot to left center as they've taken a two-run lead.
Man, oh man, he's having an absolutely dream day here at the Topps Amateur Showcase. That's his second homer of the day, and to hit it out of this park.
11-9 is how this one ends. The international prospects used a three-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Cristobal Pereira is credited with the win. Carlos Bruno pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region. Coming to the plate now, Sergio Alanis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Full play ball to second. 4. He's got it. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play. Settling in now, Sidney McDonald. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sidney McDonald.
In front as he rolls over it to second. Champion. Stood up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. Into the box now, Big Daddy Champion. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Pablo Flores, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Weak grounder back to the mound, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Russell Chung.
Batting third, right fielder, Russell Chung.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Silva going back at the track, the wall, and this ball is leading off the inning. Rafael Espinoza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Big Daddy Champion. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play. Next will be the designated hitter, Sidney McDonald. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's right there. There's 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Battle. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in once again, Pedro Silva earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. To third, 5. The second for. On to first, it's a double play as there woes. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Big Daddy Champion.
Big Daddy Champion.
From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball left side. And that's through for a hit.
All right. That a boy.
Digging in once again, Pablo Flores. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Flores.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Russell Chung will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run to the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Slow roller back to the mound. Oh, but the beat is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. At the plate, Darryl Horton. He got called out on strikes his last time. And the runner's breaking for third. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Standing in, Lionel Barlow, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Lionel Barlow.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Patrick Evans, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run 90 feet away at third. To second for. On to first, a double play, but meanwhile the run is in that'll tie the ball game. Now in the box, Big Daddy Champion, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Champion.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Fernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. At the plate, Big Daddy Champion, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on it. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's out number 2. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Central Prospects came through late, taking the lead.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Big Daddy Champion, a second baseman from the International Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues. After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, a welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
Welcome to. So here's the cleanup hitter, Big Daddy Champion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Champion.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Stepping in, Gustavo Marquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sent on the ground out. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So coming to the plate, Dave Lawrence. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Dave Lawrence.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. There's one. On to first, a double play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Big Daddy Champion. He reached on a single in his first try.
Champion.
High in the air out to center field. Marquez is after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So striding in, Curtis Jackson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter.
Stepping up now, Big Daddy Champion. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Champion.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Dill ranging up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Champion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sinking liner toward left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Now at the plate, Darryl Horton. He flew last at bat.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Cecil Lyons.
The 0-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay. Now at the plate, Stephen Castro. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners. 3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The Fightin' Phils came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Zach Curtis claims the win out of the pen, his first. Frank Britton earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRozan.